In the 70s, funk was more than just music. It was a movement, a rhythm that pulsed through the streets. Through the clubs and the culture, some names became legends. Others helped shape the sound just behind the spotlight. This group was born from funk royalty and driven by groove. They are connected to one of the most influential bands of the era. Their story is one of talent, timing, and legacy. The centerpiece of today's video is all about the KGs. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. To understand the KGs, you have to start with Kool & the Gang. In the early 70s, Kool & the Gang was already making waves with their energetic blend of funk, jazz, and soul music. Members of their band and their extended musical circle began exploring new creative directions. Out of that environment, the KGs was formed. That was essentially a spin-off group. With shared DNA. Ronald Bell, who was delighted to work as the group's producer, arranger, and occasional songwriter for his younger brother's band. He became one of the KG's most important instructors in Kool & the Gang. The group included saxophonist Peter Dark, trumpet player Ray Wright, woodwind player Dennis White, keyboardist Kevin Lassiter, bassist Michael Cheek, drummer Callie Cheek, percussionist Wilson Beckett, and guitarist Kevin Bell. The KGs was built around strong musicianship and a clear sense of groove. Their sound combined funk-driven bass lines, tight horn sections, smooth vocal elements, and dance floor ready rhythms. While connected with Kool & the Gang, they developed their own identity, less about mainstream hits and more about deep, infectious grooves. The KGs leaned heavily into instrumental funk and extended grooves. Their music wasn't just meant to be heard, it was meant to be felt. Tracks often feature layered instrumentation and rhythmic complexity, making them favorites among DJs and musicians alike. The group was signed to Kool & the Gang's record label, Gang Records, and they issued their debut album, Keep On Bumpin' and Master Plan, in 1974, which peaked 199 on the Billboard 200 charts. With Ronald Bell penning the majority of the materials, the group's sound was highly similar to the hard tight grooves of the early Kool & the Gang singles. The songs that really implement their sounds was You Got to Keep On Bumpin', Who's the Man with the Master Plan, and Get Down. These songs gave the group an enduring reputation among hardcore funk fans. Their follow-up album, Burn Me Up, was released in 1975, producing the singles Hustle with Every Muscle. They became the theme song for the TV series Party. Come on, people. By the time the 1976 album Find a Friend was released, Ronald Bell's involvement with the group began to decrease, resulting in a flirtation with the group, experimenting with disco songs such as Find a Friend, and Waiting at the Bus Stop. Their final album, 1978's Kilowatt, this album was a full-fledged disco funk. As the 70s progressed, funk began blending with disco. In the group, they adapted, incorporating more polished production and dance-oriented elements. This evolution helped them stay relevant as musical trends shifted. They became part of the bridge between raw funk and the emerging disco sound. The group went on to release several popular club singles, including Cheek to Cheek, and Tango Hustle. The group's songs helped define their sound and reach audiences in clubs and on the radio. The song Tango Hustle in particular became a standout track, capturing the energy of the dance floor and the spirit of the era. However, soon after they released their club singles, the group disbanded. The 1970s was filled with incredible talent, bands that was constantly competing for radio play, record deals, and audition attention. Despite their quality, the KGs often remained just outside of the mainstream spotlight, but their music continued to resonate with fans who discovered it. Like many funk groups of the era, the KGs found a second life through sampling. Hip-hop producers later rediscovered their grooves, using their music as a foundation for new creation. This introduced their sound to a new generation of listeners, being sampled by the likes of House of Pain, Big Daddy Kane, and Dr. Dre. Today, the KGs are recognized as an important part of funk history. Their connection to Kool and the Gang, combined with their own musical contributions, places them with a border legacy of influential artists. The KGs may not always be the first name mentioned in funk history, but their impact is undeniable. They was part of a movement, part of a sound that changed music forever. While the spotlight may have shifted, the groove never left, because real funk doesn't fade. It lives on in every beat, and the KGs make sure of that. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by the KGs? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.